Are you tired of losing your fantasy football league? I know I am.
Every year I set this league up. Every year, and I never win. This was the year!
How many of you can relate to that clip? With mountains of NFL news every day, it's almost impossible to keep up and stay on top of all that information. And that is why I am introducing you to Football Guys. When you want to win your fantasy football league, you sign up for their free daily email. Football Guys have been helping fantasy football players dominate their drafts and win their leagues since 2001. Boys, what are you waiting for? Click that top link in the description down below and win your fantasy football league. And hey, if you won't take my word for it, take ESPN's Matthew Berry, who called Football Guys the best premium fantasy football site on the planet. Come on, guys, aren't you tired of losing? It's a win-win. You save time, and on top of that, you look like a genius with your lineup. Join the 500,000 other Football Guys subscribers and sign up, top link of the description. Sign up for Football Guys and tell them that Let's Talk Sports sent you. Zach, I don't think the Chicago Bears should ever be on primetime until at least Matt Nagy is fired. Offensively, I feel like, there were some good things. The O-line held up against one of the best front sevens in football. We moved the ball. We just were unable to convert when it mattered. Defensively, though, was just a whole different ball game. Big play after big play. Couldn't get a stop to save our lives. Everyone not named Jalen Johnson looked awful in the secondary. And yeah, Eddie Jackson, I'm talking to you. Robert Quinn, Khalil Mack didn't do jack shit. I did feel like Roquan played a good game. Now, enough of that. Is there anything you'd like to add on? I know we talked about this after our reaction video. Is there anything you'd like to add before we look forward to Sunday versus the Bengals?
Hopefully more Justin Fields. Justin Fields is the first Bears player with a rush TD in their NFL debut since Matt Forte in 2008. And then also, I just would like to see the ball thrown a little bit more. Andy Dalton threw only one pass, more than 10 yards downfield.
Yeah.
So, hopefully that changes.
As a fan, that is just painful to watch offensively. But anyways, okay. So Sunday, we have our home opener. We have the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think this game might kind of be a trap game. The Bengals are a very underrated team, and they're coming off a huge OT win versus the Vikings. And I know it's week 2, and the idea of a must-win game this early is ludicrous. But, Zach, this is a must-win game with our schedule.
Yeah, I think it's not even just for us, but a decent amount of teams in the NFL. I think this is a must-win game. And like you said, it's kind of crazy thinking about and saying that in week 2. But this defense needs to step up. This offense is no joke. They had 410 yards of offense last week against Minnesota. So, Joe Burrow having only 7 incompletions last year and Joe Mixon running for 127 yards. I don't expect Nixon to go off for 100 plus against us.
I believe he led the league in rushing yards last week.
Yeah, and I don't, like I said, our front I think is better than Minnesota, so I don't expect Nixon to go off like that. But that just frees up Joe Burrow though, and that's what scares me.
Yeah, dude, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. I want to get something, and I'm not sure if anything's came out, and if it has, please let us know in the comments section. Maybe you know, but why Duke Shelley was inactive. And they decided to play Marquis Christian, who is literally a safety. They were playing him at nickelback. And now there's reports they're trying out some players here and there. But if anyone knows why Duke Shelley did not play Sunday, please let me know.
I unfortunately don't have the answer for that. And it sucks that we don't have the answer for it because Duke Shelley probably would have helped us a lot.
Yeah, that was just so hard to watch. And I feel like we're just going to get carved up again if we don't want to make adjustments. Also, offensively, our left tackle position, Jason Peters lasted literally less than a half, which no one was really surprised by that. We're on our third, I think our third string, because we lose our rookie to the back surgery. Then Peters comes in, and then Broom gets hurt. I don't know what the update is on Broom. Injury reports haven't really came out this week. So that is a situation in itself. This offense, like we said, I feel like we have some good wide receivers. David Montgomery's just getting better and better every game. Like you said, we just need to open up the playbook. And as you mentioned at the beginning of the video, there's nothing. If somebody can tell me what Andy Dalton did out there that Justin Fields couldn't do, I would love to hear it. Andy Dalton's drives are like 4 years, 8 months, and 24 days long. And the drive that led to a touchdown, Justin Fields scored the touchdown, Zach.
Thing that maybe Andy Dalton can do that Justin Fields can is stiff arm Aaron Donald. But
that was like the highlight of the game, dude. As sad as that is.
But I mean, it's just the offense just needs to open up. I mean, Darnell Mooney's shown that he's an elite, up and coming elite wide receiver. We have Allen Robinson, obviously. The Bears added Chris Collins first said it, I believe, or Al Michaels, one of them, that the Bears did what the Bears needed to do on the offense. They added speed and hands in that offense, and they really did with Bird and Goodwin.
I thought Bird and Goodwin were awesome, and
they were outstanding. And like, it's just we need to just be able to, even if we throw like 15-yard passes, like just open it up a little bit more than what we have been opening up the past.
And Perryman, who didn't even play, I think he ran like a 4.3. He had a crazy 40-yard dash. But speed doesn't really matter when you're unwilling to throw the ball more than fucking 8 yards down the field. It's so frustrating because we would watch Stafford took 2 real deep shots and they connected on both of them. Both led to touchdowns. I really don't remember us even attempting like a 20-plus yard throw. Like I really, really don't. I think David Montgomery is going to have another big game, at least fingers crossed. Defensively, Jesse Bates III, their safety is one of the best safeties in all of football, so we need to watch out for them. They brought over Hendrickson from the Saints, who was tied with Aaron Donald for sacks. So fingers crossed their offensive line can hold up there. But I think offensively, as long as we can convert when it matters, I didn't mind. Matt Nagy was aggressive, which I appreciate. I think he realized that he was going to have to be aggressive to keep up with that Rams. Hopefully he continues that. Defensively, we just have to be better, dude.
Yeah, the thing about, so early today it came out that the Bengals corner, Trey Waynes, is doubtful for the game. So I would like for us to just attack, and like if they have their corners following and shadowing Allen, just move them around, get them in motion, get them open. Like I just feel like we need Allen Robinson to get open for us to have a legitimate chance of winning this game. Because like you said, this is a trap game. The Bengals are a trap game for every single team for this entire year. I don't think people realize how good this Cincinnati Bengals team is. And
they're in such a tough division where if they don't make, like, if they were like in our division, I think they 100% could have a shot at the playoffs. They're in the NFC in general, but in that division, you have the Steelers, you have the Ravens, you got a lot of really, really, really good football teams over there. You got the Browns. I think this Bengals game, like when we looked at the schedule earlier, we were thinking, okay, that's going to be a win. And then you watch what they did last week to Minnesota. Dude, look at Minnesota, man. Minnesota lost that game, and now they play the Cardinals week 2. They're going to start off 0-2 potentially. Like we have Cleveland in week 3 going to the dog pound, which is going to be a nightmare in itself. We won't even talk about that. So this, like we said, this is the must-win game. Zach, I need your prediction. Give me your week 2 Chicago Bears versus Cincinnati Bengals prediction.
Week 2, Bears versus Bengals. If you guys didn't catch on from last year or last week, I'm going to say the Bears every week. No matter what, I have that option.
Shocker.
Every week. I have the Bears winning 25-24.
Oh, wow. That is a close game, isn't it?
I like you said, I mean, it's a trap game.
That's a stressful game, Zach.
It's going to be extremely stressful, but 25-24.
Anyway, guys, let us know in the comments down below your thoughts. Again, if you guys are enjoying the videos, please make sure you guys do drop a like. Make sure you guys do drop a subscription. The live reaction videos will be out every single Sunday. Make sure you do check out Zach. Streams out on Twitch every single night. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.